Hey, DPeter67 here, and today's lesson is going to be on water filters, not water purification in general, just water filters primarily. I'll talk a little bit about purification, and there is a big difference. But right off the bat, let's start off with probably the easiest to purchase, easiest to find, and cheapest, and what most people will have, and that's going to be the Frintier emergency filter. Now, you can pick this up for about 10 bucks, just about anywhere. You can buy it online, whatever. But this is a filter straw, and it's got activated charcoal in it, and it also has it boasts a 2-micron filter. So it will stop some protozoa, some biological. It will not stop anything. It will not stop E. coli, or will not stop any viruses. And none of these filters will. So I want to make that very clear right off the bat. If you're dealing in a pandemic type situation, none of these filters will stop any viruses. But this has a 2-micron filter. So this is the least effective out of everything on the table that's here. Now, if you look at their website, they say that although the Frintier filter does reduce bacteria and viruses, it is not certified to remove 99.999% of bacteria or 99.99% of viruses required by the US EPA water purifier standard. For maximum protection, use in conjunction with basically a bleach or an iodine type product to help kill the remaining bacteria and viruses. So that's a $10 option. It's not my favorite option by any means, because you have to bring it up directly into your mouth. So it means you would have to treat your dirty water, and depending on how dirty the water was, is how effective your water treatment can be. The dirtier or cloudier water is when you try to treat it, the less effective the chemical treatment's going to be. Alright, so I want to switch over real quick, and we'll go to the next filter on here. And these aren't necessarily in order, worst last, worst first, whatever. But this is a handy little gadget here. This is the Soldier water filter, and it's got a cheap feel to it. It's really light. It's ultra compact, and you basically pump it up and down. You float that in your water source, and you fill your canteen or whatever, your water reservoir from this. I have used it. It does work pretty well. And this filters down to 1 micron. Again, it's not going to get any of your virus. It's not going to get your viruses. It's not certified for viruses. But it will do the bulk of your bacteria, except for E. coli, which requires a 0.3 micron. So this is a fairly good option. Now, my recommendation would be is that you pull your water into your canteen, you filter it into your canteen, and then you chemically treat it. Okay, the next that comes in this packaging, by the way, and you can find this for as much as $60 on the internet. I bought mine for around $18.50. In the $30 range is kind of normal. But if you look around, if you are a savvy shopper on the internet, you can find it pretty easily. Okay, the next one I want to talk about is the Katadyn. No, we'll take it back. We're going to go to the Sawyer Squeeze. Alright, the Sawyer Squeeze, or they also have a bottle version of this, is basically you're going to hook up, you can fill a little water bottle, a regular water bottle, and put it into here, squeeze that water bottle, come right out here. There's a little tap you can drink right off of here, but this is supposed to filter again down to 1 micron. And they make the claim that this saved the world. Well, again, not effective against viruses, and effective against most, but not E. coli. or another bacteria, and I'll show you that in a minute. This also comes with its own water bag. You can collect the water in here. Plug it up, squeeze it out through the filter. And that's how this works. It also comes with a big syringe to back flush your filter to help keep it clean. And it's an alright system. I don't have any issues with that. And then finally, we'll go to the Hiker. Now this is probably the most prevalent filter out on the market. So you've got a hose to go into your drinking source, drink right out of it, or put it into your canteen. And you got a hose that goes to your dirty water source with a pre-filter and whatnot. And again, you pump it. This has a very good flow rate, so the cleaner you can get your incoming water, the better. And for that, I would say if you can pour your water, strain it somehow through a bandana, through a piece of cloth, strain it the best you can before you filter it. Your filter is going to last a lot longer. It's going to be a lot better for you. Alright, price rundown real quick. About $10. I picked this one up for under 20. You can get them under 30 all day long. The Solar Squeeze I picked up at Walmart for $29.99. That's in the ballpark. This one's going to run you about $70, $60 if you find it on eBay. And real quick, I want to talk about this, and I'll put this actually in my in the links below. I have links to all this stuff, but I just really want to go over. Apologize for all that. Just want to go over some of this data real quick. Okay, the pluses. If you have a minus sign, it means no effect whatsoever. 1 plus is low effectiveness, 2 pluses is moderate, 3 is high effective, and 4 is very high. Alright, boiling for a minimum of 1 minute is the absolute best thing that you can do. Absolutely the best thing you can do is to boil your water. Alright, if you can't boil it for some reason, you don't have fire, whatever it is, the next thing to do is filtration. Now, for protozoa and cryptosporidium, a filter with a 1 micron, which is this the Soldier filter, the Sawyer filter, and the Katadyn actually has a 0.3, will all fall into that category. The Frintier straw does not fall into that category. So that's a +3 for those 3 filters. Protozoa, which is Giardia, with a 1 micron filter, is good against that. So again, those 3 filters, the Soldier, the Katadyn, and the Solar Squeeze with a 1 micron filter or better, fall into that category. The Frintier does not fall into that category. Bacteria, which is, I'm not even going to try to say that one, Salmonella and E. coli, is only moderately effective on a 0.3 micron. So the Katadyn is only moderately effective against E. coli and Salmonella. The other 3 are not effective at all. So the Katadyn with the best screen in it is only moderately effective. And for viruses, hepatitis A, neurovirus, any of those viruses, none of the filters are effective. It's a flat out minus sign. Alright, now disinfection, just using iodine or chlorine. I've got, this is basically an eyedropper bottle that I've retasked. It was empty, so I've got Clorox in it. And your standard Clorox, don't use any fragrance, just standard Clorox. It has basically 6% chlorine in it. So I wrote Clorox 6%. And you should carry that with you. And it's a lot cheaper than any of the store-bought tablets. So iodine is not effective against Cryptosporidium. It's only slightly to moderately effective against Giardia. It is high effective against Salmonella and E. coli, and it's high effective against viruses. 3 pluses in both of those categories. Alright, chlorine dioxide is basically the same, except for the chlorine dioxide is also effective against Cryptosporidium. Alright, combination of filtration and disinfection is 4, 4, 4, and then 3. So it's high effective against viruses, yet it's highly effective against all bacteria. So basically what you're looking at, other way, D. Peter. What you're looking at is you're going to want to have a filtration system, and psychologically having filtered water is going to be a major bonus to you, to have filtered water and treated water. In your first aid kit, and I don't think I've shown you this as part of my bug out bag system yet, but I will at some point. In your first aid kit, you should carry iodine, and this is 2%. So basically what you're going to want to do is put about 5 drops of the iodine, or if you, and we're talking about in filtered water, so you're going to filter the water into your bottle and then treat that water with chemicals. So either the iodine or again 5 drops of chlorine in there, and let it sit for 30 minutes, and that should kill any of the viruses or anything. Now, give me just a second. One thing you're going to want to do is once you fill up your bottle and you've got your filtered water in here, and now you've added your chemicals, you're going to put the lid on and you're going to wait at least 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. After 5 to 10 minutes, what you're going to want to do is turn the bottle upside down. You're going to loosen the cap a little bit. You're going to loosen the cap a little bit and let the water flow out around it. And what that's going to do is that's going to kill any viruses or bacteria in the area that you're going to be putting your lip, because it doesn't do you any good to have clean water inside and have this be all virus or bacteria on it, and you put it to your mouth, and next thing you know, you've got that bacteria all in your mouth. So turn it upside down, open it a little bit till the water beads up around there, and that'll kill that. And then when you drink, make sure you put your lips right on the top. You know, don't put your lips down here, just where it's been sanitized. So thank you. I hope that video helped you out a little bit in your choices. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thank you.